Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. Just had an interesting conversation in a mastermind meeting with my clients earlier today, and we talked about this whole idea about facts are facts and can't really be argued, and opinions are a whole different thing, right? And so sometimes you just have to present the facts. And so it got me thinking about what happens in your business when not everyone agrees. What happens in your business when you have an idea and you want to try something, or somebody brings something to you, right? As the owner, as the boss, as the person who's making those decisions, if you're the one, and wants to try something and do something, and you don't think it's a good idea, or you don't want to do it, or it's not the right time, right? How do you handle those situations? And do you sometimes, say okay? Do you sometimes do things that maybe you didn't want to do or didn't think were the best? And then how do they turn out, right? But it's an interesting question when you think about, facts are facts, and facts can't be disputed. And yet people have their point of view and their biases, right, that they bring to every situation. And so, and many times we want things to be absolute, right? We're looking for answers. Clients come to me with a marketing question, or, Diane, what should I do about this? Or, I had somebody ask me the other day, I have a book that's been on the shelf for a while, and I've got a proposal from somebody that wants to help me get it out there. Should I do it? Right? And it's never, the easy answer is never yes or no. There's always other questions to ask, right? What do you want? What's the result? What's the, what do you hope to get from this? Is there a sale? How's it going to help you build your business? And so these absolute answers that we want, and that we have a tendency even sometimes to give, sometimes we have to think about that piece, right? We all want these, we want everything to be black and white, right? We want the coach, or our mastermind leader, or our preacher, or whatever it is. We want them to give us the answer, and sometimes there just isn't the answer, right? And so what do? How do you figure out which path to take? What's your process for making decisions? And let's just be honest. Sometimes as the boss, you just have to make the decision. You just have to be the one that says, this is the direction that we're heading, right? I'm in charge. It's my business. This is the direction that we're heading in. And quite frankly, sometimes you're right and sometimes they're wrong. The thing is, there's a quote that says the great thing about marketing is that when things don't work, we were testing, right? And in real life, it would be called failure. That's true to a point, but but the thing is, where do you go and how do you make those decisions? And so really thinking about this whole idea of what's that decision-making process? What do you do? Sometimes you don't agree with you, right? Sometimes you have this inner dialogue where, you want to do something and then you stop, and maybe it's fear, maybe it's whatever it is. Do we have the money? Is this the right time? You question yourself. And so what's the ultimate process that you go through to make these decisions about how to move forward in your business? What do you do? What do you not do? What do you wait till later? What do you act on in this moment? Part of what we're going to be talking about at Business in 2021 and Beyond.com on May 3, 4, 5, and 6 from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm hosting my third now virtual online event from the comfort of your home. And that's what we're going to be talking about. How do you do business in 2021 and beyond? How do you make these kinds of decisions now and in the future that are going to move your business forward? They're going to keep you making money, keep you making profits, keep you having a positive impact on people. How do you do that? Right? Things are so strange. Things are so bizarre. Things are so changing so quickly right now. How do you do that? Want to grow your business this year? Want to grow your business next year? Check it out. Go to Business in 2021 and Beyond.com. All the details are there, and I hope you'll join me from the comfort of your own home, live here from Atlanta where I am, May 3, easy for me to say, 3rd through the 6th. Again, check it out, Business in 2021 and Beyond.com. I'm Diane Conklin. Make it a great day.